Hi, this is Christi with Women Talk Construction. Thank you for being here today. I'm with my co-host Angela Gardner, and today we are talking about another in the news. One of the topics that we talk about on a regular basis are the 5 generations that we are actually working with in every industry, especially in the construction industry. So we decided today that we were going to look into some facts and figures and stats, and also hear some stories about the challenges of having 5 generations in one industry. So before we jump into today's conversation, we want to thank our sponsor, MPK, for supporting Women Talk Construction.
Yes. Did you know MPK recently helped a major utility project in Indiana upgrade a 138 kV line through wetlands and sensitive habitats? That's not easy ground to work in. Soft soils, threatened species habitats, and tons of heavy equipment all in one place.
Exactly. But with Durabase composite mats, the team was able to safely support cranes, drill rigs, and even concrete trucks while minimizing environmental impact. I love that. And here's the best part. Within just 30 days after construction, the wetlands naturally revocated.
That's huge. Not only does it protect the environment, but it also helps keep permits moving and projects on schedule, which everyone loves to hear about that, right?
Yep, saves money. If you want to learn more about how NPK solutions can make your toughest projects easier and more sustainable, visit npki.com or email mattsales@npki.com.
Thanks again to MPK for helping build the future while protecting our natural resources and helping be a major sponsor of Women Talk Construction. Now let's get back to the show. So, you gonna open us
Hello,
up?
listeners. Sometimes we goof up.
Yeah.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to another podcast episode. I am really excited about talking about this today because it affects every single one of us in our industry and in other industries. We're always trying to attract the next generation of talent into construction, but with a massive shortage of labor, over 439,000 by the end of the year, and a wave of retirements on the horizon, it's time to get creative about bringing in fresh faces, especially young people and women, to keep building our future.
Yeah, spot on, Christy. The construction world is changing fast. We can't afford to lose out on the Gen Z energy and ideas. And they have loads of it. There's tech savvy, value driven, and ready to make an impact. But the industry has to meet them where they are, right? All of us generations are different in how we interact. Well, covering 4 key areas today, that's what we're doing. And we're pumped to the future of special audio segments that our guest expert sharing her insights on attracting and retaining this new wave of talent and helping us keep everyone, all these generations, communicating smoothly together. And you and I have actually worked with her and had her on the podcast.
Yeah.
And she is brilliant.
She is.
Yeah. So, the first topic is the labor shortage crisis, which we all know we're in it, right? Especially construction, manufacturing, all of us, accountants.
Yeah.
First up, the labor shortage crisis. The industry needs nearly 500,000 new workers in the 2025 alone, and that's in construction. As baby boomers retire, about 40% of the current workforce could be gone by 2035. That is a scary number, end quote. This isn't just a numbers game. It's about filling skilled roles in everything from trades to project management. Without fresh talent, projects delays and costs rise and innovation stalls. Not good
Exactly,
signs, right?
Angela. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Angela. It's hitting women hard too. Since we're only 11% of the workforce, But the shortage is an opportunity to diversify and bring in Gen Z, who are projected to make up a huge chunk of the global workforce by 2025. We need to highlight the stable pay, hands-on work, and real-world impact to draw them in, rather than letting outdated stereotypes push them away.
Mm. Yep.
Moving on to our next topic is Gen Z values and careers. What Gen Z really values in a career, unlike previous generations, they prioritize work-life balance. I've seen this firsthand. They
Mhm.
love mental health support and meaningful work over just a paycheck. They would rather work harder, work in normal business hours, than make more money. Something to really think about. They want jobs that align with their values, like sustainability and social impact, and they're drawn to industries that offer flexibility and growth. They love growth.
Mhm. Yeah, because they wanna move up, and, I mean, they do have to pay off their school debt if they have it.
Yep. Yep.
So it's all that's so true, Christy. So in construction, that means showcasing how roles contribute to building eco-friendly and sustainable communities, are using cutting edge tech, which is very important. Like we have Dusty, the robotics that DPR uses, which is a map flooring layout. We see drones all the time, and I have my cool Stetson helmet, which actually has an integrated chip in it that has stores emergency and medical information. So they really care about all these things and tools that are out there as well. Gen Z is digital natives. They expect tools like apps for project management or VR for training. Surveys show they also value diversity and inclusion. So promoting women-led initiatives can make the field more appealing to everyone. So now let's talk strategies for attraction. Our third point. Early engagement is key. Partner with schools for career days, apprenticeships, and hands on workshops to spark interest in the young. And Christy, you and I do that all the time when we
Mm-hmm.
visit these career centers, and we have a few things coming up where we're going to visit some middle school hands on career days. That's going to be
Yes.
so much fun. So it's really important that we all do that and be in front of these kids to engage with them. Use social media to share behind the scenes stories, highlight fun aspects like drone tech and 3D printing and construction.
Great ideas. Angela, embracing technology is huge. Things like AI and efficiency or modular building attract tech loving Gen Z folks. Also, focusing on diversity programs like NAWIC mentorships show women succeeding, helping recruit more underrepresented groups. And don't forget competitive perks like student loan help or flexible schedules to really stand out as a company to these Gen Z folks.
Mhm.
So, topic 4, retention through mentorship and culture. Once you've attracted the talent, you got to keep them.
Yeah,
So keep them by offering clear career paths, ongoing training, and supportive environments. Mentorship programs pair new folks with the pros, building skills, and it also builds confidence knowing they have somebody to lean on if something goes wrong. Especially important for women navigating in a male populated field.
absolutely. A positive culture fights turnover, right? Think team building, recognition, and addressing burnout. Companies that invest in upskilling, like certifications in green building, see definitely a higher retention. It's about creating a place where the next gen feels valued, challenged, and excited to stay long term.
You nailed it, Angela. No pun intended. And now let's hear from our special guest. She's going to be on with a 4 to 6 minute take on practical ways to attract and retain the next generation in construction. Her experience in the field is inspiring. Over to you, Kamber.
That was eye-opening. We love Kamber and
Mhm.
everything that she talks about. She really highlighted how small changes can make big differences in, drawing in and keeping young talent. So, and we also, she's actually helped me on many occasions figure out how to communicate to the younger audience. And it was super helpful because it's just a twist of a couple of words and how you ask it, and it
Mhm.
matters. But FYI, I just wanted to put a special plug in for her because she just released a book called The Generational Advantage on Amazon.
Can't
Um,
wait to read it.
I know how to lead, communicate, and drive performance across generations. Definitely check that out.
Thanks for joining us today on the episode of Women Talk Construction. A big shout out to Kamber for your valuable insights and to you, our listeners, for supporting these important discussions. Be sure to check out our TEDx. We talk a lot about how things can improve by being in the construction industry with just a few changes.
Yes, Vision to Victory, TEDx. Look it up. Together, we are shaping a more inclusive and innovative industry. If you're passionate about construction, share this episode and let's inspire the next wave. Until next time, keep construct keep constructing positive change.
Take care, everybody.